777 in the chat. Fantastic. So the recording's up and we're good to go. So guys, I know you guys can hear me. I know you guys can see me. I'm going to go ahead and get straight into it. Super excited to be here right now to really explain what's going on, right? What's going on in the economy, what's going on in the world, and how you can position yourself to be very fruitful in it, right? You know, sometimes people look at what's going on in the economy. People are looking at, you know, recessions and things like that, and they get worried, you know, they get anxious, right? And they don't really know how they can capitalize off it. Well, what I'm about to break down for you guys over the next 15 minutes is a way that you can really capitalize what's going on around the world right now, what's going on in the financial markets, so you can still be wealthy whilst everybody else is still trying to figure it out, right? So for a lot of you guys that don't know me, if you're on the call today and you see me for the first time, my name is Montel Hansen. I've been an entrepreneur for over 5 years now, and it's truly been the greatest decision of my life, right? You know, deciding to become an entrepreneur, deciding to be someone that goes out there and, you know, fights for their freedom, you know, not just someone that goes out there and just gives their freedom away and just works to get paid. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong at all with working a job. However, you want to position yourself where you have leverage and you have money working for you. Right? That's really what you guys want to do if you want to start, you know, feeling that freedom and having the time freedom to do whatever it is you want to do with your life, right? So, you know, I done that 5 years ago, and it's really put me in rooms that I couldn't imagine of being in, right? It's allowed me to shake hands with millionaires, people that are close to becoming billionaires, getting advice and mentorship from multi-millionaires. And, you know, when you hang around with 5 millionaires, trust me, you'll become the next one, right? So I know where I'm going, but it's all about where you're going on this call, right? I want you to think about right now, what does the next 5 years look like for yourself? All right, what does the next 10 years look like for yourself? If you continue doing what you're doing right now at this moment, for the next 5-10 years, are you going to achieve your financial goals? Right? Because I sit down with a lot of people and people say, yeah, Montel, I want to be a millionaire. Or Montel, I want to make 10 million by the time I'm 30. And I'm like, well, what are you currently doing? You know, and they might be getting paid 10 pounds an hour. And I got to ask them, well, is this your hope? Is this your only hope on getting to 10 million if you're getting paid 10 pounds an hour? Because it's just not feasible, right? So you might be that person right now that might be just, you know, stuck in a job, but you want to make 10 million, but you just don't know how. Well, you're in the right place, right? The person that's got you on this call right now, you know, you want to be thankful to them because they're putting you in front of an opportunity that can supersede what it is you're doing right now and help fast track you get to where it is that you want to go. All right. So we're going to get straight into the information, guys. You know, a great friend of mine, a mentor of mine, sat me down a couple of weeks ago and he said, Montel, I know you're a guy that's about multiple streams of income. And I want you to write this down if you didn't already know this fact, but your average millionaire has 7 different income streams, right? Your average millionaire has 7 different income streams. So, you know, when he sat me down and he said, you're a man of multiple income streams, I had to ask myself, Montel, how many different income streams do you really have right now that are flowing, that are coming in on a continuous basis? Right? I want to ask you, Tia, Peggy, right? You know, Daniel, Cephas, AJ, how many different income streams do you have coming in right now? Because what wealth is when your passive income oversees your main stream of income. Your main stream of income might be 5,000 a month, but when your passive income goes above 6, 7, 8,000 a month, then guess what? You're making over 10,000 a month, guys. So when I understood that's what wealth is, guess what, guys? It's very hard just to have one income stream that is helping you become wealthy. So you need multiple. And, you know, when I saw this opportunity, when I saw this platform, I said, this is going to be a great way for me to diversify my income even more in the financial markets, right? So that's what we're going to talk about today, guys. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you guys are up to date with the latest venture that we are going to be bringing to London, that we're going to be bringing to Germany, that we're going to be bringing all across Europe, all across America, all across the world, right? So I'm super, super excited about it. For you guys that have never heard of it, it's called EACONOMY, right? EACONOMY. I said today we're going to speak about the economy because people that have enough information, people that have the knowledge, they're at an advantage to multiply their income in the economy, right? But people that don't have knowledge, people that are ignorant to what's going on, to what's out there, ladies and gentlemen, it's very hard for them to become wealthy in today's economy. And those are the people that are struggling. Those are the people that are anxious. Those are the people that are worried about, you know, gas prices going up, petrol prices going up, wars going on all across the world, different prime ministers, different presidents Those are the people that are worried because they're not knowledgeable about how they can multiply their income in these situations. So that's what we're going to talk about today, all right, ladies and gentlemen. And the name of the platform that we're a part of that we're multiplying our income through is EACONOMY, right? And the goal behind this company, guys, is to make, invest, and multiply. Well, you may be doing something right now. You may be in a company which specializes in health. You may be working a job in retail. You may be working a job in hospitality. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's totally fine. You can still do that. But guess what? This is going to be an extra income stream that's going to help you make money, invest your money, and multiply money. And that's what you want to do in order to get to the wealthy, right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's a book called Robert Kiyosaki. I remember reading this book age 17, right? And I really believe it set me up to where I am right now. Okay, age 17, I read this book and it really showed me where wealth is in the world. It showed me where time freedom is in the world. So I said to myself, you know what? That's something I want to do. This is information I need to apply. Ladies and gentlemen, if you break this down, right, because information plus application equals transformation. Okay, you don't want to just be someone that's just taking in information, sat in the library all day, reading all the books. But when it comes to time to apply that knowledge, you get cold feet, right? Or you don't want to apply that knowledge. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you need to be someone that gets the information, applies the information, and that's when you're going to see the transformation in your life. That's when I went from 3 figures a month to 4 figures, to 5 figures, to 6 figures, right? Because I got the information from people like mentors, right? Books, okay, audios. I got the information, I applied it, and then my life started to transform. And this was one of the books that helped me down that road, right? Robert Kiyosaki is the author, he's the multi-billionaire. And ladies and gentlemen, you got to understand in his book, he talks about population of the world and money, right? You got to understand 95% of the entire world's population only make 5% of the world's money, right? And when I heard that statistic, I said, wow, that's insane, right? But I said, I don't want to be a part of that 95% if they're all squabbling about to only make 5% of the world's money, okay? But then I said, wait, where's the other 5%? What's the other 5% doing, okay? And then you're going to find out that the other 5% own 95% of the world's money. And I said, that's where I need to be. That's where I need to position myself. So who are those people so I can gain knowledge, apply that knowledge, and move over to the 5%. All right, guys? So let me break that down for you. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see right here that 60% of the 95%, ladies and gentlemen, these are employees, right? 60% of the 95% that only have 5% of the world's income are employees. All right, guys? So what do? They go out there, they exchange their time in order to make money. Now, we all have 24 hours in a day. Most people work 9 or 8 hour shifts. I don't really know how long, right? But guess what? There's not enough time in the world for you to go out there and work every single day and necessarily become a multimillionaire, all right? However, if you look on the flip side, if you have OPE, if you have leverage, if you have money working for you, you don't necessarily need to be exchanging your time for money, right? But it's good. It's a good place to start. Don't get me wrong. You're making money. You have a cash flow. It's a good place to start. Some people don't, all right? But that's 60% of the world. Then if you look below an employee, you have a self-employed person, ladies and gentlemen. All right, a self-employed person. This is someone that goes out there and they could be a barber or a hairdresser, for example. And let's look at a barber. You know, my barber, when he done my haircut, he charged me 25 pounds. If he does 10 heads in a day, he can make 250 pounds in that day, right? And that's a lot more money than your average employee can make, okay? So your self-employed person can make a lot more money than your average employee, right? They have a higher percentage of yield when it comes to income, right? Compared to your employee's potential income, right? It's a salary, it's a set salary. So again, it's good to be a self-employed. It's probably better to be self-employed than an employee. However, you're still not out of the cycle yet, because what if it's Christmas? What if it's Eid? What if it's New Year's Day? What if it's your birthday? What if there's a sudden death in the family, right? And you can't cut hair today. And guess what? You're not going to make income that day, guys, right? So anything can happen in the world of a self-employed person. And if they don't put their time and effort into what they do, they won't make money, all right? So you got to understand 35% of the 95 are self-employed, right? And again, they do have higher potential income than your average employee. But if anything happens, they may not make income in a day, all right? So that's the 95% that only have 5% of the world's income. But what they have in common is that they exchange their time to make money, right? They exchange time to make money. Now, on the other side have money working for them, right? These guys work for money, but these guys have money working for them, Okay. Now, the 5%, how do they have money working for them? Well, 4% of the 5% are business owners. Okay. International business owners or national business owners. They have something called leverage. Okay. They have OPE, which simply stands for other people's efforts. That's how they make money, guys. Right. And you got to understand this. Okay. There's a guy, a famous man, Jean-Paul Getty, one of the world's first billionaires, right? He became a billionaire through the oil industry. He said, I'd rather have 100 people give me 1% of their effort compared to myself give 100% of my own, right? I'd rather have 100 people give me 1% of their effort compared to myself give 100% of my own. Because there's only so much we can do, right? There's only so much effort we can push in one direction. However, if you have 100 people just giving their 1%, the business can move forward at a faster rate. The business can move forward at a much further rate, okay? So you have 4% business owners, okay? And then the 1%, guys. This is really where it's at. And, I'm so proud of where we are as not only just an organization, but where we are as society, right? 10 years ago, you couldn't just wake up and decide to be an investor. You'd have to have tens of thousands in your bank account before you could even invest in the financial markets. But because technology has advanced so fast, right, ladies and gentlemen, you can invest from anywhere. You can be 18 and above, you can get into any markets, and you can do your thing through your phone or through your laptop. All right, guys. So, we're in a fantastic place. You're in a fantastic opportunity because 10 years ago, you wouldn't even be on a call like this. You wouldn't even be able to have access to this type of information. All right. So what we're simply going to do, we're going to help you become that 1%. Right. We're going to help you become the 1%, guys. And, you got to understand, I heard this quote from Warren Buffett. He said, listen, if you don't find a way to make money in your sleep, you're going to be working every single day until you die. That hit me, right? I said, if I'm not making money in my sleep, if I have to be awake to make money, I'm going to be working that job. I'm going to be working what I'm doing, that self-employed business, every day until I die. So if you're someone on this call right now that doesn't have a way that money's being generated for them whilst they're sleeping, you need to listen up. You need to pay attention. All right, you need to take notes what it is I'm about to show you. Okay, so let's get into it. How are we going to make it happen for EACONOMY? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was a company that was launched September 2021, right? So it's been going for over a year and just a bit now. It's debt-free, privately owned, and it's leading experts in the currency trade and innovation. All right, you've probably heard of currency trading. You've probably heard of investors. You've probably heard of the financial markets. But ladies and gentlemen, you got to understand, these are experts that are tapping into innovation that hasn't been tapped into just this far. We're talking about automation. We're talking about you coming in and simply having your trading account or your portfolio attached to artificial intelligence, right? Now, artificial intelligence, let me explain something to you guys. Artificial intelligence, it doesn't sleep. It doesn't get sick. It doesn't need to go to the loo. It doesn't need to, stop. It can keep going 24/7. However, humans, we need to sleep, we need to nap, we need to eat, we need to shower, we need to do all these things. And all these things on a daily basis can affect what we do in the markets. If we have a bad day with our spouse, with our partner, or at work, then you go straight into the markets, you're probably not going to have a great trading session. Well, guess what? Artificial intelligence is not going to have a bad day with its spouse. Artificial intelligence isn't going to have a bad day at work. So you can attach your portfolio, your trading account to artificial intelligence that has great accuracy. And you're going to see exactly how I explain that in just a minute. All right, guys? So we're really moving in this space of innovation. And the man behind the whole thing, right, Hassan Mahmoud, is truly what an amazing individual. This is someone I met over the weekend, right? And, as you can see, all these accolades. He's been in Forbes magazine. He's been in Yahoo Finance. He's been an entrepreneur, right? All these massive, TV channels, news websites. He's done the lot, right? Now, this is someone that truly has a heart for people. I sat down to him. I said, Hassan, what's your vision, not just for the company, but what's your vision for your life, for people? He said, you know what? I grew up in Palestine. I grew up around poverty. I grew up around people that didn't have a lot. So what I want to do is help people. Your average person, doesn't matter where they're from, doesn't matter their race, their age, their creed, their gender. I want to help your average person come in, feel empowered, and make a lot of money. Not only that, when I do that, I know if you help enough people get what they want, I will get what I want. That's going to help me make income. And what I want to do is give my money to charities, right? When he said that to me, because he understands people don't have what he has, he understands real poverty. He understands people that don't even know when their next meal is coming. When he said that to me, that touched my heart. And I said, this is someone that I'm willing to serve. This is someone that I'm willing to help grow the business and help the vision come to pass, right? So you got to understand, this gentleman is a financial expert, right? He's not just someone with a great vision. He's made multiple 9 figures in global sales for different companies, different tech companies, different financial institutions, spoken over many countries, and he's helped over tens of thousands of people learn worldwide how to have and maintain a passive income stream, right? Now you might be saying, okay, you know, this guy sounds great, this event sounds great, this course sounds great, but how do I go out there and actually get into these markets? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand what the market is first, right? This market is the foreign exchange, okay? So again, what we're simply doing, we're buying and selling currencies, okay? So you can actually come into a market, you can compare the value of the Great British Pound, and you can compare that against the Canadian dollar, all right? And if there's good news in Britain, for example, that's gonna strengthen the pound. So if you put your money, let's say my phone is my money. If I put my phone, which is my money, on the pound, just before there was good news in the British economy, the pound starts to strengthen against the Canadian dollar. As I've got into that trade and it goes up, I can then say, you know what, this is enough profit, close that trade, and the difference is your profit. That's all we're doing within the foreign exchange. We're buying and selling currencies. So the same thing works if there's bad news. If let's say Liz Truss, the prime minister that just got sacked, that's bad news for the UK, bad news for the economy. So if the pound's going down and my money is on the pound, guess what? I can sell my money off the pound, put it into the Canadian dollar. So as the pound's going down, the difference, I can close the trade, and that'll be my profit. All right, guys? So we're taking part in the largest financial market in the world, ladies and gentlemen. It's so lucrative. It does $6.7 trillion every single day. All right, guys? It's a global market. Anyone can trade in it, no matter if you're from Pakistan, Uzbekistan, Kenya, Ghana, right, Kuwait. It doesn't matter where you're from, Britain, France, right, America, Jamaica, you can take part in these markets. So if you know people from different corners of the world, guess what? They can become wealthy with us, right? It's the first liquid market in the world, and it operates 24 hours, 5 days a week, which is more than enough time for you to get in and out and make your profit, right? And like I said, due to the advancements of technology, anyone can operate in it. All you need is a smartphone. And the people that are really making money in it, guys, your governments trade, right? Banks trade, financial institutions trade. And people like myself that are the 1%, we trade as well. All right. So it's something where if you look at what, there's clues in life. If you look at what the wealthy are doing and you do the same thing, eventually you'll get the same results. All right. So how we're going to help you really capitalize in the foreign exchange market, ladies and gentlemen, you have the Economy Calibrate Academy, right? Let's just call it the ECA, right? And with this academy, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to teach you everything you need to know when it comes to the foreign exchange. So you might be in this call right now saying, well, Montel, I don't know anything about the foreign exchange. And that is totally fine, ladies and gentlemen, right? Because there's going to be video training, holding your hand step by step, teaching you the Forex fundamentals. You're going to get coaching from successful 6-7-figure traders, and you're going to get live weekly Q&A sessions. So if you're someone that has questions on the markets, guess what? You can plug into these sessions. You can ask them live, right? It's like one-to-one coaching. And again, if you can speak English, Arabic, or Spanish, you can partake in this academy, okay? So that's the first service you provide. The second service is called Manara, all right? And this is truly off the chains for me, right? When I understood the value of Manara, it was a complete game changer. And how this simply works is that it's gonna allow you to save time, right? We all want time back in our hands. We all want time freedom, right? That's the norm. But you gotta understand how this is gonna happen. And ladies and gentlemen, it's simply gonna happen by using artificial intelligence technology through foreign exchange, through the stock market, through commodities, right? To simply scan the market for you and make trades happen for you, okay? So we're gonna use this piece of software, this piece of technology. It's gonna scan the markets, and then you're gonna receive a phone alert, right? When you get started, you're gonna get into our Telegram chats, you're gonna receive a phone alert, you can review the trade, and then you can trade the trade. And the best thing is, ladies and gentlemen, you would have learned how to understand and have a good understanding of the foreign exchange markets through the academy. So you don't just copy and paste every trade, you can review it, look at what you've learned and say, you know what, this trade is going in the direction I want it to. All my confirmations are hit, I'm gonna get into that trade. All right, guys, so that's Manara. Then you have Hercules, okay? You have Hercules, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the ultimate DCA strategy. DCA simply, stands for digital currency, Okay, this is really helping people invest in cryptocurrencies. It's making it easy, simple, and fun for everyone. All right. So what's going to happen here, ladies and gentlemen? Again, there's going to be a crypto video training academy where you can watch videos step by step. You can learn the fundamentals of cryptocurrency if you don't currently know them. And in this space right here, there's going to be a place where you can come in and you can have live weekly Q&A sessions with the foreign exchange and cryptocurrency mentors, right? So again, it's going to be available in English, Spanish, and Arabic. Now, this is really the game changer, okay? You may be familiar with what I've been speaking about so far. Some of you guys is completely new for you. But what I'm about to show you is going to change the game. I didn't mention my first actual job when I came out of school was an internship within a bank, right? And it was a financial bank, so it was an investment bank. Okay. And you got to understand, when I was going through the floors, right, you'd have the HR department, you'd have the foreign exchange department, you'd have the credit department, right? You'd have all of these things, the legal department. So I was looking at the different sections of the bank. I was looking at what section makes the most money, and it was within the foreign exchange. But I would see all these cool different tools, right? I'd see 2 different screens. I'd see so many different charts, and I didn't quite comprehend what was happening. I said, you know what? That's kind of where I want to be, right? That's where the money's at, right? And it looked really cool. These guys had the nicest cars out of the whole office, right? So you got to understand, financial banks, financial institutions, they don't just have traders multiplying your money, right? Yes, the banks take your money that's currently sat there, they multiply it for themselves. That's how they pay you interest, if you didn't know already, right? But they have robots, right? Now they've understood the power of artificial intelligence. They now have robots that are just as good as your best human traders, scanning the market for them. What does that do? It stops the banks from having human error. It saves them money because, again, you don't have to pay the bot a salary, right? The bot's not going to have a bad day, all right? So there's so many reasons as to why financial institutions are using bots already. Now, our CEO, Hassan Mahmoud, he's someone that actually was a part of that industry as well, the financial institution industry. He was someone that hot-wired and literally created softwares for financial institutions to multiply their money within the financial markets, all right? So he said, you know what if I could find a way to have a bot that, again, is as good enough to work for a financial bank or a hedge fund, but have this work for your average person, right? What if I told every single one of you guys on this call, you didn't need hundreds of thousands or you didn't need tens of thousands to invest in a hedge fund to have access to the software the hedge funds have, but you can actually partner up with this platform and have access to the same tools a hedge fund would have to grow their money, but you can grow it yourself, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, Athena is an AI proprietary algorithm software, all right? Guys, you gotta understand, it's gonna scan the market for you. It's gonna help you analyze multiple currency pairs. You don't even have to do the analysis, right? And it's going to be looking for the best market opportunities. All you have to do when you get started with us, come in again, learn if you want to learn. But if you're someone that just literally doesn't have time, you can set up your trading account with Athena and just let Athena multiply your money, right? I'm actually going to show you guys some live examples of Athena, what Athena looks like, right? So you guys can just see that I'm not just talking, but there's actually proof in the pudding. All right, there's actually proof in the pudding. So let me go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see it. All right, I'm on the wrong one. Fantastic. So again, if we're to look at Athena, guys, as you guys can see right here, I'm going to zoom in so you can see the information. This is one of the robots that you can, pay your account up with. This is Paul. Again, Athena. It's a real account in pounds. The broker is Vantage FX. It's automated, right? The leverage is 1 to 500. If you're a trader, you would know what that is already. And again, the platform they use is MetaTrader 4. You can see the gain so far since this bot has been running is 449%, guys, right? 449%, right? Absolutely incredible. So like I said, this company, again, it was launching in September 2021, but of course, they've been coming together with the softwares, with the platforms to make sure it's ready for the public. So they started this account, right? They started Pool November the 8th, 2020, right? And you can see it's steady growth, okay? You can see it's steady growth all the way to where we are right now. Okay, of course, there's ups and downs, ladies and gentlemen. You can see, spikes here where it's going down, and that's equity growth. But you can see the overall growth of the account, ladies and gentlemen, is going upwards. So let's say you're someone that had, £1,000 in your account. You first came in 4 years ago. You're someone that just had £1,000 in your account. You didn't know what to do with that £1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, your account right now would be over 4,500. Okay, be close to 4,500 just from you leaving £1,000 in your account. Now, you might be someone that has £1,000 in your bank account and you've left it there for 5 years, 10 years. What has the bank given you, right? What has the bank actually paid you? Probably I'd say maybe 40 pence, right? I know they give you like something like 5 pence a year, right? Or if you're in Europe, 5 cents. Okay, guys? So you're seeing here already that this is a great way for you just to put your money somewhere. Again, watch it grow, watch it multiply. You can withdraw anytime. And you're seeing right here, it's a live account, guys, right? The proof is in the pudding. Okay, guys? And again, I'm not lying. You can see, not every day is going to be a profitable day. Right now, it's a minus 0.01% profit. The difference is lost today was only minus 45p. Okay, but look at the week. Don't worry about the day. Look at the week. Look at the month. Look at the year. Okay, this week is plus 0.96. Okay, it's £83 up this week. Okay, the month is nearly £1,000 up the month. Okay, and this year is nearly £5,000 up this year. All right, guys. So depending on what you want to do, you can see it's taking 742 trades. You can see the profitability right here. It's won 562 out of 742 trades. That's 76% accurate, guys. I'm not lying. You guys can see it right here. The proof is in the pudding. There's no need to lie. All right, guys. And it's lost 180 out of 742. But that's a great ratio. Nothing in this world is 100%. If someone said they had a product that's 100%, you better turn the other way and run. Okay? But we can show you everything here. Okay, we can show you all the information here. The best trade was a trade that made £176. Okay, so you guys can see right here what is going on. Right, you guys can see all the information. There's another bot called Jenny. All right, there's another bot called Jenny, which is another platform that we have right here. Again, she's a real account, right, on Vantage Effects. Her leverage is 1 to 500 using MetaTrader 4. You can see this account started up slightly after. December 23rd, 2021. But you're seeing already that's 238% growth. If you're someone that had £1,000 in your account 2 years ago, right, in 2021, and you actually got involved with Jenny, for example, on the EA savings account, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Your account will be on over 2,300, right, just from leaving it there. Okay, guys, so we're really talking about passive income. So many people, they just want an opportunity where they can put their money into something and they can just let it grow, right? But a lot of people don't have the opportunity. The banks aren't doing it for you. And ladies and gentlemen, we found a platform here where you can be anyone, right? I saw a guy at an event on Sunday, a guy from Essex. He had 300K in his account. This month alone, Athena grew his account to 64,000, right? So of course, the more you put in, the more fun you'll have. But understand, ladies and gentlemen, anyone can just put money in here and they can watch it grow, all right? So the biggest question is, out of everything I've shown you the academies, the foreign exchange, the crypto, I've shown you the artificial intelligence, right? There's gonna be group chats that you're gonna be able to get started with us in as well. The biggest question is, Montel, how do I go out there and make it happen? How do I get involved? How do I get started? This was another thing that blew my mind, all right? This was another thing that blew my mind. The price point for people to get started. This is literally something for everyone to do. And when I said the CEO, came up, grew up that way, and he really wanted to find a way for people to win, I meant it, right? He really wanted to find a way for people to win to the point where he was willing to make it the cheapest price possible, right? The lowest point of entry possible. So it doesn't matter if you're 18, it doesn't matter if you don't have a job, you can get involved and you can win here. You can trial it out. If you're someone that's skeptical, trial it out. Again, it's not a massive deficit of your income, all right? But guess what? You try it out, you love it, you're someone that can now be in a position where you're growing your income, right? So the Elite Pack, guys, with the Academy, with a few services without the Auto Trader, right, which is the bot, Athena, okay? That's gonna be £100 and in pounds, it's £120 to start with, and per month is £70 a month. And that's just a great position just to get into the company and learn the education, right? Learn the education, use the tools, make some money by manually placing your trades, okay? But if you're someone that wanted everything, right? This is the package that I actually recommend. You go for the Elite Pro Pack, all right, guys? This is £200 to get started with. And in dollars, right, it's 235, right? And per month, that's gonna be £120 every single month, all right? But guys, you gotta understand the value of that. I was in the platform where you'd have to pay nearly £2,000 just to get started, just to learn through some courses. All right. So people pay £2,000. People pay £20,000 because they understand information plus application equals transformation. So they understand you can get this information, apply it, and really see wealth. All right. But guys, guess what? You can now do this. Okay. If you're someone that was looking at the monthly subscription, he's like, I don't know if I want to pay a monthly subscription. I got Netflix accounts, I got gym memberships, I got car insurance, I got a mortgage, right? And that's totally fine, right? Because again, when you come in and get results, when people understand that you have your money growing through artificial intelligence, they're going to say, hey, what are you doing? All right. Hey, AJ, how does it work? Hey, Tia, can you show me how that's done? Cephas, how's money just growing for you? All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be able to show them. And when you show them, they're going to be able to get started with you. All right. Before I even get into how you can grow your business, I'm actually going to show you our chats, right? I nearly forgot, but it's funny. While I'm talking to you guys, these chats are going off as we speak. Okay. Our trading chats are literally going off as we speak. They're exploding. It just literally came up on my screen and I said, oh my gosh, I have to show you guys what is really going on here, right? It's absolutely insane. So let me go ahead and share this. Fantastic. All right. You guys are seeing this, right? Some of the team's results today. Okay. So I made £507 off a trade. All right. In fact, it was $212 plus the $310. That's $507. Right. Someone made $98 off our trades. Okay. Someone on a demo making profit. All right, guys. So people are literally making money. All right. This is a video. If it loads up, you'll see it in a second. Okay, someone's
I'm sleeping. And does anyone see this? 176 in one day in the comfort of my own bed. I'm sleeping. And I made 176. Move, man.
All right. That person's very excited. Guys, I haven't even seen this myself. So it's so great to hear these voices on the call. All right. Guys, you're seeing people getting results right in front of you. Why can't that be you? Okay. Why can't that be you? Okay, from our services. So these are from our Imminous stock trade ideas. When you get started with us, we're going to show you how to use them as well. These are just trades that are hitting profit, right? You can see the green tick, profit, profit, profit. So guys, you're seeing these trades are being sent out. And guys, this says it all. 12 trades, no plays, 0 losses, 12 wins. The win ratio speaks for itself, guys. If you're someone looking at this from, am I going to win with the trading perspective? Absolutely, right? There's so many ways for you to win. As I speak, guys, I'm getting these messages. You can see the time right now is 9:31. The time of this call is 9:31, all right? All trades hit the take profit. All right, guys? So it's absolutely insane what we're doing here, right? It's absolutely insane. And like I said, the price to get started, you saw someone made £176 in her sleep, right? That's more money she made in her sleep than it is to even get started. So now you understand the value of the company compared to the opportunity. All right. Now, guys, if you're someone that doesn't want to pay a monthly subscription, you're getting results, your friends are asking you how, your family's seeing what you're doing, you can share your unique link. You're going to share your business link with them. The moment you share it with free people, you now get it for free. You no longer become a paying customer, right? You now get it for free, so long as you have free paying customers on your direct link. Okay. Let's say you're someone that said, you know what, it's great. I want to be a business owner though, as well as an investor. I want to complete the 5% that have 95% of the world's money, right? Here's what you can do. You can upgrade your account, which is going to be $15 to upgrade and become a business owner. And the moment you upgrade, ladies and gentlemen, you're now going to become an apprentice 100. You're no longer going to be free for free. You're now going to be an apprentice 100. And that simply means you've referred 3 people to your organization. Now you've upgraded. The company is going to pay you $25 a week, which is $100 a month, all right? You can put that into your trading account and multiply that, okay? So the company is giving you money to multiply with the skill set you just learned, all right? Then you have influence of 500, ladies and gentlemen, okay? But let's say, again, your team grows from free. You don't have to go out there and get all 20, but let's say you bring in John, Paul, and Robert, right? And these 3 people come in and get results and share it with their friends. Guess what? Your organization is going to grow through them. The moment your team grows to 20, ladies and gentlemen, the company's going to be paying you $125 a week, $500 a month. When your team grows from 20 to 40, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be an influencer 900, right? The company is going to be paying you $225 every single week, which is $900 a month. This is something that's now starting to replace a part-time income, right? You cannot ignore this, right? Just from 40 people in your group, from a decision you made coming in and seeing results, all right? So again, that's influencer 900. Then you have influencer 1,500, right? This is now when you have 80 people in your group, you have 40 people on one side, 40 people on the other side. You will now be making 1,500 every single month, which is $375 every single week. You have Prodigy 3,000, 75 people on each line, right? Ladies and gentlemen, that's 150 people in your group. Company will be paying you 3,000 a month, $750 every single week. Ladies and gentlemen, majority of the UK do not make that in their full-time salary. Okay, you can make that residually, completely separate income to your trading. You have Prodigy 5K guys, right? 200 in each line. That's going to be 5,000 a month. You're now making 60,000 a year. Do you know how long it takes certain people to go to university to get a degree? Maybe 5 years to then come out and work their way up in the company, maybe 10 years. So that's 15 years in total to get to a 5K a month position. Ladies and gentlemen, you can do this within 6 months. You can do this within 90 days. All right. And guys, you got to understand the timing of this company is brand new. You're going to be right at the front. You're going to be right at the forefront. And then you have Icon 9. I'm going to stop at Icon 9 because really and truly what our goal is in 2023 is to go out there and produce over 100 Icon 9s, right? There'll be over 100 Icon 9s within this organization within the first half of 2023. And an Icon 9 is simply someone that has 375 members in each line. And ladies and gentlemen, they're making 9,000 a month, 2,250 every single week. All right. So we're going to go out there. It's already done. It's already written. We're going to go out there. We're going to produce over 100 Icon 9s. And that all stems from people coming in, getting results through the products, and going out there willingly sharing this with their friends because they understand the power of the opportunity. All right, guys, you can grow this anywhere. You can build your team anywhere, anyhow, with any who. Okay. But again, we're going to be impacting the lives of 1 million customers, helping 1 million people learn how to invest, learn how to make money through these markets. But ladies and gentlemen, there'll be 100 leaders making 1,000 a month, right? There'll be 100 leaders making 1,000 a month within the first half of 2020. All right, guys. So I'm really excited for everything to come. Ladies and gentlemen, you just simply got to understand where I was when I saw this for the first time. I said, I'd rather take the risk and lose a chance, right? I'd rather take the risk than lose the chance. And what that simply means is people that don't take risks, they lose chances. Imagine if I had the lottery ticket number in my head, but I didn't take the risk to write it down and go and enter it into the corner shop. I wouldn't have the lottery ticket and I would lose the chance to win the lottery. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lottery in front of you right now. I just showed you artificial intelligence. I just showed you the largest financial market that you can partake in. I've shown you a great platform, a great team that you're going to be a part of, the financial revolution with great culture, where they're going to be serving, helping you, making sure that you know what you're doing. You understand how to invest in these markets. And again, you're going to feel free to go out there and share this with your friends. So ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, get back to whoever got you on this call. Let them know you're super excited. I'm super excited to see you in here. I know we will set goals at the beginning of 2022, right? 10 months ago, we set these goals, right? You may not have achieved those goals yet, but guess what? Great things can happen with the next 2 months to come, all right? The next 2 months to come can be the most important months of your life. So get started right now. The company's brand new, it's absolutely fresh, right? Find your mentor, have someone that's gonna hold you accountable and make your dreams come true, because guys, we found a platform where it can happen. And I promise you, it's gonna happen. You can either watch it happen or you can make it happen with us. So guys, God bless, have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Get back in contact if you got you on this call. Good night.